Ani DiFranco, the righteous babe. Those were the days, my friend. Yeah, that was before they married you off well to a good-looking guy who's a good husband and even better dad. Yeah, I saw the video of him playing Mr. Mom in the background while you were recording the live session. Good for you, girlfriend. Seriously. Not so good for the rest of us. I mean, the guy is your friggin' manager. Nothing gets to you now unless it goes through him. You are officially dick-whipped and an authorized activist. Vote, damn it, in a rigged election and writing early memoirs. Now there is nothing threatening to the status quo there. You have become an enabler of the status quo. One strong female voice for truth and justice neutralized. Now come on, seriously, what is radical about asking people to vote in a rigged election? Like Stalin said, it's not who votes that counts, it's who counts the votes. Radical is asking people to unrig the election. Trust me, I know. It's put my life in real and present danger. Not that you or your label give two fucks. Anna or Anna or however the hell you say her name was nicer to me the last time we talked. Maybe because she'd seen the picture of me all beat to hell and she felt a little bit, softened. I mean, before that, she was the most condescending biatch I have ever had the displeasure of talking to. That was when she told me, in the most patronizing way possible, that even though I had a relationship with your label during my show, the Femme Fatale show, and even though I may be the real deal activist with my friggin' life in danger, Queen Ani cannot deign to help an individual activist? Well, excuse me, but that sounds just a tad more self-righteous than righteous, babe. I love Ani, but she is no John Lennon. And John Lennon sang at a concert, yes, to help the dreaded individual activist. Now, that was a different time and age in the activist movement. I have contacted people from that day and age. Don't feel bad, Ani. They're authorized activists too. Happy to trade on former glory. Now, Ed Asner said I reminded him of Joan Baez when he heard me sing and when he heard me do my political spoken word pieces. Now, this is one of my favorite compliments of all time. Of course, I contacted Joan Baez. Nada. I contacted Angela Davis and many, many others. Crickets. They may not get my emails because my online media is tampered with. I discovered this again recently when the activist video I made following my beating by two guys in ski masks had the date of my beating changed from October to May in the audio and the video of my video. Now this is when I had the idea that maybe if I filmed the text of my videos, they would be harder to tamper with. Silly me. Who knows what kind of crazy shit is going out in my name? It is amazing the time and resources spent fucking with my life. I can't make a buck, but I sure employ a large army of intelligence ops. Just because I want us all to live in peace and abundance, for everyone to share and for everyone to have enough. I must be the most dangerous woman in the world. Mother Jones, that sister got nothing on me. I mean, I guess I do advocate for printing our own currency, which has never been popular with the powers that beast. Just ask Lincoln or Kennedy. I guess you can't, huh? But you upper-class neoliberals should jump on my print our own currency bandwagon, because not only is it mandated in our Constitution for Congress to do, but you guys are the next economic group to get fleeced. And when the dollar tanks, welcome to my nightmare. I hope I didn't scare you. Yeah. Trust me, your kids will share my fate unless all you eunuchs grow some balls, and soon. I have seen things no one in this country is talking about. Things that it would benefit everyone for me to live to tell. But back to voting. Now, anyone who is paying any kind of real attention knows it wasn't voter fraud or the Russians that were the story of the 2016 election. It was election fraud in the so-called Democratic primary. Election fraud in the last presidential election was unbelievably blatant. Exit poll discrepancies. A Democratic primary Jimmy Carter would not have verified if he oversaw the election in another country. Or so he said, and he's a pretty honest guy. Along with exit polls that didn't match up and exit polls that got completely canceled in the game-changing California Democratic primary, voters purged from rolls, machines not working, polling places shut down, polling places moved at the last minute, votes actually changing on machines in front of people's eyes that they testified to, ballot boxes found that were never counted. And we are not talking general election here. We are talking Democratic presidential primary. It is the establishment Democrats and neoliberals who rigged the last presidential election. As Trump infamously tweeted, in a fair election, Bernie would have won. Now, the DNC was even found guilty of conspiring against the Sanders campaign and colluding to benefit Hillary Clinton. Of course, they're a private organization, so the lawsuit ruled that even though they purport to be Democratic, they don't actually have to be Democratic. They legally could and did play favorites. But election fraud is not voter fraud, and I would love to give you the full election lesson for 2016. And trust me, I have stories you have not heard. But this video is going to be long enough, and I have been trying to get a full take forever. So watch for the 2016 election lesson video. In the meantime, learn more about how we the people reclaim our governance at Gloria Hilton, Hylton YouTube. Wait to type my name in the search at YouTube, or you will get swamped with dance videos with someone sharing my name. You can also check out my website, archangelware.com, ARCHangelWARE.com. Read or watch the How the Meek Inherit page or video and the People's Election page or playlist. Contact me if you have the balls to stage a peaceful R-evolution. Remember, my media is tampered with. If something strikes you funny, run it by me. So, Ani D, what say you? Ready for your next bold move? Willing to help an activist on the front lines, currently behind enemy lines, whose life is in real and present danger? Then let me head up a vote, damn it, in a real fucking election, and together with our brethren we will usher in a time of peace on earth and goodwill towards all. Check out testimony I wrote for the Senate and my nwez.net stats to learn what started my government surveillance. Check out the political spoken word pieces I wrote that ramped it up, and my activism and investigative reporting during the 2016 election that won me blacklisting, resulting in my eviction from my beloved home of 22 years. It is all on my documentation page on my website, which also has my contact info. There's also a page that gives more details on my life as a targeted individual and pages outlining how we the people reclaim our governance. I'm making a series of these videos I hope you'll check out, especially for the girls from the Femme Fatale show, which will have a fundraiser idea you can join in on. This story needs exposure for me and mine to survive. Will you answer our SOS, or will our blood be on your hands?